everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of the conference series. And today's topic is tips for a beginner to prepare for the first conference and how to write a winning abstract. Now, if you are very new or you're a beginner and you are going to attend your first conference, then definitely writing for a presentation or an abstract could be seeming quite overwhelming. Sometimes you have so many questions in your mind. Where do I begin? How do I make sure that my abstract gets accepted? So first of all, I'm going to give you some very good tips for the beginners to attend their initial conference or conferences. First of all, read the conference call carefully. Well, what do I mean by saying a conference call? With the conference call, I mean the call for the abstract or the papers. Read the themes, the guidelines and the deadlines very carefully. Now, many submissions are actually failing to be accepted because you don't get through the guidelines and the instructions carefully and properly. That's the truth. Now, there are many categories of submissions. You can go for an oral presentation, you can go for a poster presentation, you can go for a symposium, and it varies from each and every conference. Now, pick the one that matches with your comfort level and with your maturity of knowledge and presentation. So this is the second tip, choosing the right track. Now come to the third tip. Abide by the formatting guidelines. What is the word limit they are asking for? What is the font they are asking for? What is the structure they are asking for? Background, methods, results, conclusion. These are the structure of an abstract. And stick to the roots. That is very important. Stick to the roots. Next tip, start early. You don't have to wait for the last week of the submission. You have to begin early, your research work. Draft your abstract early, revise it, and get a very good feedback from your mentor and peers. That is very important to improve the quality of the abstract. Next important tip, have a clear message. Before you start writing an abstract, be very clear in your mind what is the point or the message that you have to communicate or convey. If you go for a confused submission which is not very clear, then it may get rejected. Next important point, proofread and review. The various kind of typo errors, the sloppy handwriting gives a kind of a really bad impression as a beginner. So get one senior to peer and review or draft nicely. Last advice, submit on time. Deadlines are quite strict and late submissions are not entertained or accepted. So aim to submit a few days before, not on the time, because there might be some tech issues. You never know. You never know about the tech issues that you may face. So submit a few days earlier. Now the second part of this particular episode, how to write a winning abstract. First important point, again, follow the structure. What are the different key heads they want? Background, methods, results, conclusion. All these kind of, sometimes there are aims and objectives also. So it depends upon what you're asked and how you're asked to frame your abstract. That is very important. So in the background, you have to write why the study matters. Sometimes you can include a little gapping part also. Methods, how you exactly did it, what methods did you adopt to find out the conclusion of the study. Results, what did you find exactly? And conclusion, what does your study actually means or conveys and why it is important. Secondly, you have to be very clear and concise. In the abstract, there should be no jargon or long sentences. Like, you have to just summarize your story in 200 to 300 words. That's it. Next important point, while writing an abstract, highlight what is new or novel. Every time when the reviewers are going through the abstract, they look for novelty. Even if your study is small, it's novel and unique, it will get accepted. Next important point, show the results. Don't just promise around. When the abstract says, we will collect data, that is a weak abstract. If possible, finish the study. The study should be finished before you write the abstract and try to include some real results. Next important point, avoid common mistakes. Don't copy paste the abstract from the introduction part of your paper. Don't overstuff the abstract with technical details. And don't forget to check the grammar, formatting and all the things nicely. Else they show your immaturity of research and presentation, and that becomes a weak abstract. Next important point, imagine you're writing for a reviewer. So your abstract should be clearly, nicely understandable. It should be highlighting the impact and the clarity. And last but not the least, end with a strong conclusion. No matter it's 1 or 2 lines, but it should be strong enough. In the conclusion, you don't have to repeat the results. You have to write the importance, the meaning of your whole research. You have to tell the other reader why your research matters in the bigger picture of the field. That is the conclusion. So in the takeaway, let's summarize. When you prepare for your first conference, you should be very well organized, clear in your goals and objectives. Follow the guidelines, start early. A winning abstract is clear, concise. It highlights the novelty of the research and your study. So always keep in mind, abstract is like your elevator pitch. Whether you'll get on the stage or not depends on the abstract. That's all in today's episode. If you like the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll cover some very important topic in the upcoming series, the conference series, with a new episode. Till the next time, thank you, take care, bye-bye.